The Forever One Memorial will be many things, including a place to grieve, a symbol of strength, and a reminder that love and light will always win. Here to tell us more about the memorial dedicated to those who lost their lives from the events of October 1st, 2017, is member of the Vegas Strong Fund Board of Directors, Kelly McMahill. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Jessica?
I'm doing wonderful. It's great to have you in. You know, we'd love to dive more into what this whole process has been like. So can you tell us about the recent funding milestone for phase 1 of the Forever One Memorial?
Absolutely. So first of all, I have to say that I am the treasurer for the Vegas Strong Fund, which is the nonprofit that's funding to build the permanent memorial. And it's quite an honor to be part of this group of amazing people. We have a project in front of us. It's a $34 million build on the Las Vegas Boulevard. The land was donated generously by the MGM. And we're at the point now where we have raised $22.5 million through the generosity of both public and private funding. So the first $1 million came from Bill Foley, the owner of our Golden Knights. Incredible human being, and from that point on we've raised money, $10 million from the county, $5 million from the LVCVA, $5 million from MGM, and we're on our way to being able to break ground on the 9th anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible display of the support and the community showing up in this way. As you mentioned, $22 million raised so far. So what is the plan to secure the remaining funding needed to complete the project and the next steps after securing that?
Yeah, so we have a couple things that we're working on, and you'll see in front of us today we have these commemorative pavers, examples of those. This is really our grassroots effort of raising upwards of $4 million. So the larger paver is $1,000, the smaller paver is $500. These pavers will be at the entire entrance of the memorial as you walk in. And what I love about them is you can engrave it with your own personal message. You can have an icon such as our Golden Knights symbol, Go Knights. So you can really personalize this. And the beauty of this grassroots effort is your paver and your story and your words will be part of this memorial long after we're all gone.
Yes.
The other part of this is obviously going to the philanthropists here in town, and I have to tell you, we've made some great strides over the last couple weeks. We're excited to make some announcements next week, but really going to the people that have helped build our city and asking them if they would help us fund this memorial. Maybe other sports owners can be as generous as Mr. Bill Foley has been. So we're really still out there knocking on doors, walking the pavement and asking folks to help us finish building this memorial and this beautiful tribute to the 58 lives lost and the 22,000 that were there that night.
Yes, and for viewers watching who are saying, what are some other ways we can get involved? Do you guys have any other options as well that people can really support what you're doing?
Absolutely. So there's a couple things. First of all, these pavers really are our grassroots effort. So everyday people like you and myself can purchase those. That's the first way. The second way is word of mouth. If you know people that want to help, you can go to www.foreveronememorial.org. You can learn all about what it is that we're trying to do, this beautiful project that we're working on. Word of mouth is such a big deal, right? Letting people know that we're building this, that it's going to be a world-class memorial that sits on the Las Vegas Boulevard where the concert took place.
Yeah, word of mouth is one of the easiest ways we could truly spread that message. Now, what is the memorial's anticipated completion date and what will that entail?
So as I said, we're going to break ground on the 9th anniversary. We're so excited about that. Our aspiration is to have the first phase built by the 10th remembrance or 10th anniversary. And that's really keeping in line with many of the memorials across the world. For example, 9/11 was opened and built 10 years after the incident took place. So we're really in keeping with a lot of those trends with memorials. And our goal would be, if we can raise the final $12 million that we need by August, we could really open this in its entirety by the 10th anniversary. So that's my personal goal, but really, relatively speaking, we're going to have the first phase done by year 10.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we truly hope that we hit these milestones and have a place where we can all go and really pay our respects and have that moment there too. That was really tough on our community.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To make a donation or get involved with the Forever One Memorial, just head to the website at foreveronememorial.org.